Hey everybody, welcome to our playbook breakdown, and this is going to be the Baylor Bears playbook here. If you guys have been on my Patreon, you see I dropped an ebook on this. We've been undefeated in road to CFP using this playbook. Very dominant playbook, obviously making waves in the community. I'm going to show you the 4 formations you guys need to be running in this to be efficient. Not necessarily the most popular, but the most efficient. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into this. I'm going to show you the best plays, the runs that you need to be involving in this scheme, and what to do to make this scheme yours and to win more games, put up more points, and better offense. So do me a favor, if you guys like this content, like the video, sub to the channel, don't miss an upload. Come join our free Discord. It's in the link below. Go check us out on Patreon, whether you want to become a free member, paid member, bunch of stuff over there, play call sheets, lab sessions, bunch of things for you guys. All right, let's jump into this Baylor playbook. Alright guys, I want to start this off right. I'm going to show you this straight out of my ebook. You off trips week, the best quarterback run here in the game. RP alert, quarterback counter flat. I'll show you the adjustments I make behind it, but I'm just going to show you here the base play just a couple times here before the adjustment here with the quarterback. So you want a mobile quarterback if you're going to run this here. Just press RT once he goes back here, and you see there a little bit better run vision. We could have went out, probably scored, but nice 10-yard gain here. Here you have the ability to cut back up the field. Nice little jukes. Again, this is what makes this play so difficult to guard, is that people got to commit resources to stopping this. So we've shown you the quarterback portion. You're also going to have this flat to Y. You're also going to have the ability to hot route X. I like putting X here on this flat route. And if I do, I'm going to untarget this corner here. Untarget, you press up on the right stick, and then press A once you get on this outside corner here. I'm going to check my blocking assignments. You see the outside corner is now blocking the slot corner. Outside receiver's blocking the slot corner. You're just going to watch here. He's going to throw it out there, block, and easy play here, 8-9 yards. So again, here we run it. I can't run it like this. As you see, there's two guys kind of lined up over here. If I untarget here, now you see he's blocking this guy. If that guy is blitzing, you see, which he wasn't, but he didn't pick him up. So anytime you want to make sure it's like a 2-on-2 look for that. But you're also going to have this flat route that you can throw. Even though when it's heavily covered, his guys usually don't pick this off. Run this a couple of times. See, this time they play backed off coverage. Nice, easy throw here, gets you about 10 yards. But once you start complementing this in here with the quarterback run, this becomes a super deadly play. Next play we're going to go into right now, we talk about inside zone, halfback power. The one thing I do like doing is I like actually running this to the whatever side my quarterback is, right-handed quarterback. I want the run starting on the right side going to the left. Usually is a quicker handoff animation, so that's one reason that we like doing that. Dagger sit is going to be one of our favorite plays here, and the reason why is you're going to have this nice little zig route here from B. What I like doing here, though, is I actually like dragging a, streaking A and dragging Y here. And then we're just going to put RB on a curl. So what you're going to do is you're going to create this high-low on the left, create a high-low here in the middle. This tight end drag's going to get across. Nice couple yards here. The only one you don't have is A on a route. But again, we'll talk about how you can put A on a route as well. Here, now we're going to read. They play off the zig route. Again, guy's wide open. He just drops it. Nice little 5-6 yard gain. And then his zone, you see them kind of drop back here. You're able to throw this running back curl route for his 5 or 6 yards. So eventually they will start basically taking themselves out of the play here. If you want to do something like this, put this guy on the Texas route, you can absolutely do this. Assuming the running back doesn't get hung up, he's going to be wide open. And last time we're going to run, you see here, running back kind of does a chip block animation, but he's able to get up in there as well. And then X is a little bit longer developing route, but he's going to get open against man and or zone here. You see him, nice little in route across the middle. The safety kind of played down. We'll run it one more time. I'm actually going to leave my running back blocking here just for the purpose of this man blitz here they're bringing. And you see he's just going to get that nice rounded inside leverage to throw this ball. So Easy play here to complement our RPO alert quarterback corner flat. Your outside zone. PA crossers, again, going to be a little bit of adjustments on this play. I'm going to put X here on this post. I'm going to put Y here on a streak. And then I'm going to put B here on a speed out. I'm actually going to cancel the play action just because I feel like the blocking sometimes gets goofy on the play action. But we're going to sit here and roam. Boom. There is a nice little speed out for about 6-7 yards here. And then you're just going to see, right, is here. Now you got the drag. Those drag upfield. Again, easy completion here. Again, the setup is simple here. Now we got this X. X is just going to get wide open across the formation on this post. And a big help because of that tight end on the streak. So a bunch of easy things you can do on this. If you want to kind of just keep the adjustments to a minimum, what I would say is drag B here and then flat Y. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of create this high-low here with Y and B. And then you're going to have the flats here to RB that you can throw really quick. And then you'll still have the drag. So you're going to have a drag concept here with B and A. Watch him come across. Now B is there. Again, easy completion. So 2 different setups you guys can do to really make this PA crosses really work and this U off trips week a big threat. Next formation we're going to get into here is tight open. And right away what we like about tight open, orbit mesh rail here. And I definitely like running this usually to the wide side of the field here. We're going to play in the middle. But the reason why is because tight open is typically these 2 receivers in slots on each side, running back in the backfield. But because of the motion, running back's going to be outside here. So I like putting him on a speed out. And when I do that, I'm going to put B here on a post. Again, I like to stem him and the corner down just so they break across the middle fast. But here we're going to watch how they play. They don't play that speed out. It is a just nice quick throw here. So we'll do that. Stem down, post, stem down 3. Easy setups here. Here, again, you got this nice little drag. Mesh concept here. We're going to hit X here and able to almost get a touchdown out of it. But that's what the mesh concept's going to do. So to make it really difficult for these guys to play man. Here, right away, B on the post, Y on the corner. One of them is going to win. Here it is B. And again, here we're able to get a touchdown. So tight open in this orbit mesh rail, you're going to have the drags, you're going to have the corner and the post. If you want to keep the rail concept here with the motion, you can. It's going to definitely misalign the defense here. Just make sure you have enough time on the play clock, as this is a longer developing play here. But it will open up this drag here on this opposite side. So definitely a bunch of things here you can do with orbit mesh rail. Very simple. Tight open, though, we'll go into our 2 favorite plays here, drive and dig Z spot. So drive, what I always like doing is putting X here on a stem down corner, or what we talked about, a speed out. If you want to put your running back on a flat, you can do that as well. But again, always reading this outside here. This is something that you can steal out of tight open all day, out of any particular player here. So if you want to put B on the speed out there out this time, you absolutely can do that as well. Watch here, B. Now you're running this to each side. So tight open is going to be extremely tough to guard. It's going to make people really have to play hard flats, cover 2, really defend the sidelines here. So once you've gotten to those progressions, right, you have X. But now you have this drag here over the middle. But once people start coming and playing underneath, what you're going to do is you're going to have A on this deep dig, something like this. Terrible cut animation, but he's going to be wide open, even against zone. And then you're going to have this post, which the post, again, if he gets a cover 3 type look, but if they do stay with the inside leverage, what you can do is actually just stem him down 1 here, and you're going to see he's actually going to get open a little bit later here in the play. Let him cross that guy's face there in the middle once he drops off, and then it is just a big play. So drive, really easy play to run. Again, not a lot of adjustments needed. That's not what we want in this offense. Dig Z spot. The only thing we're doing here, we're going to put B on a slot fade, and we're going to stem A down. So you have a nice flood concept here to the right. You have your running back here in the flats here. If they don't defend it, we're just going to take that, get our free yards. If they're playing any kind of zone coverage, we should be able to pass lead this out and hit A. And the reason why is because B on the slot fade is going to take any outside quarter or outside third. And then, of course, here on the left, you're going to have this nice little zig dig combo here from X and Y. So you see here we're able to get another huge play. If they don't play hard flats, that's where the dig is going to be open here. Here again, the zig is going to beat the man coverage. You throw it. So again, really easy play. One adjustment needed. The rest is just stemming. Last play is just mesh spot here. So mesh spot is pretty simple. Streak X, post B. If you want to put, you can put B on a crosser too. It really doesn't matter. But again, you got these mesh concepts here. You're gonna see who comes open. We got Y. Whoever the user takes away, we usually just go to the other guy. Again, we're showing you him. Now we got A. A's coming across. This is the tight end here. So again, we've shown you both drags. Now we'll get a look here at our post and or our running back here. Here, post wide open over the middle. They're going to run match coverage. And then, again, the running back wheel is just going to be how quick they defend. You see everybody drops back. Nice little quick throw. So everybody's open, easy play, tight open, universal setups between your outside receivers with the stem down corner or speed out. And then you're going to have all these different plays between drive, mesh post, Digsy spot. Again, tight open, one of the best formations in this Baylor book. Next formation we're going to take a look at here, bunch wide, and bunch wide is going to have an inside zone, outside zone. Again, remember we want to flip these. We always want to run these to the left. We want the running back on the right side of our quarterback for quicker handoffs. But one of the easiest things to run in this play is just going to be verticals here. Verticals, and all you're going to do is just put Y here on a curl. If you want to stem him down, you can absolutely do that. You want to put him on a Texas, you can do that as well. I like putting him on a curl. And what we're going to do is we're just going to watch RB over the middle and see who the user takes. Does he drop back with RB? Does he take Y? Whoever he takes, we will take the other one. Also on the right, if you know they're playing zone, you can read B and A. A will be open in the seams. B will be open for a quick throw. Here is A here in the seams here. He just drops it. But you see the play is wide open here. And now we're going to take a look here. Here's this nice little curl route. Again, we also had the seams open. But you see, one hot route, super easy adjustments. You just read the sides here, they're not there. Here, nice little seam throw. We also head over the middle. Again, there's just going to be a bunch of routes just wide open here on this play. Here, you got nice little quick throw. And if you want to get X involved here, just put him on a comeback here and just kind of read. Here again, we have A. We actually had B open as well as they play like a cover 2 look. And if they give us a zone look here, we're just going to show you where B can be open for a nice little quick throw. Something to the sidelines right there where they're not just dropping down to take away the flat. So verticals, super easy. So we were able to get every single route involved. Next one, branch return. Branch return has a couple ways you can do this. I like putting Y here on this table. Nice little quick read. And then I like actually putting X here on the post. So reads are going to be here, drag, then your flat route, you're going to have your post, and then, of course, your return route. So here, take a quick little look. Here is the drag underneath. We had the post, the return. Everything was wide open that play. But again here, watch back. They don't take away the flats right away. Again, throw it to your running back. Get your nice little 5 yards. And then, again, we'll start making our way across the field here. You see all those outside zones in the middle drop back. That's going to allow this return route to be wide. And definitely against man, the stem down post is really going to work, especially if they're playing like off man coverage. You'll see here you're able to kind of like pass lead this down underneath and catch it for a huge rack animation. We'll run this one more time. Again here, finding it against zone there as we forgot to put our running back out on a route. One last time here. Here, coming open, wide open across the middle. So again, you have the post, you have the drag, you have the flat, you have the return. And then in certain situations, you can find RB on his corner route. Next play we're going to look at is drive Y corner. The one thing I like about drive Y corner is you're going to see B here is going to be on this drag route, delayed drag. I know they're bringing a man blitz here, so I'm going to put X here on a stem down post. That's typically not our read. But you see here, we're going to just possession catch it, get a nice little 15 yards. The one thing I do like doing is I like putting RB on either a crosser or a stem down post. And you're just going to watch here. First, I just want us to watch B here. You're going to watch very hard in man coverage. He just kind of plays he's off the line of scrimmage, so that drag just takes longer. But see, you're going to have this post, you're going to have the drag, and you're going to have the running back wide open here. Here we're going to hit the drag, able to get some nice good yards. So again, drive by corner, very simple play. Again, you want to get X involved, put him on the comeback. Again, one of our favorite routes in the game. And then again, now you have two hot routes, drag and the stem down corner. So you see here, boom. Of course, get an accurate pass here from our quarterback. It is an easy completion here. So again, they're not going to take away the flats. We just throw it to our running back. Take whatever yards you get. But drive by corner is just going to complement the other plays in this between branch return, verticals, wide trail. We can look at wide trail real quick here. Seam divide is also going to act very much like verticals with this guy on the wheel. The only difference being have a speed out. So just real quick, wide trail. The one thing I do like doing here is actually putting Y here on this post, and I'm going to put X here on this comeback. So here again, quick reads, drag. If we don't have the drag, the post route from the running back is going to win. Here again, you just kind of watch, see how he sets him out wide, and then this post just gets wide open. The trail route actually got wide open as well. We'll feature that in here next. You're going to watch A here. There's B. A, again, we're going to hit him on a nice little possession catch for 10 yards. Typically, the trailer route gets a little bit more open. Again, zone here. Take a look at it. And you see, it's just because they follow that drag route. As you see, we're able to get that there. So, again, wide trail, another great play here in this bunch wide set. Last one we're taking a look at here, empty bunch tight. Bunch of easy plays here to run. Again, this is probably one of the more simple 5 wide formations you can run because it's so compressed. Usually in these outside guys that are on corners, you guys just want to stem those down. Again, wide trail or bunch trail in this case, you're going to have flat corner left here. You're going to have drag trail to the right. So we're just going to take a look here. See right away they give us the flats here, and we're just going to take that for 12 yards. Again, super simple. Usually you guys also want to have the bunch on the short side of the field here. Again, they take away the flats, or don't take away the flats, they give us 6 or 7 yards. So again, I'll stop focusing on the flats here. Here, again, you see how this trail route from the tight end just absolutely destroys. Man, it's going to get open against zone as well here. But then you also have this drag here for a nice quick read. So bunch trail, one of the easiest plays to run in this empty bunch tight. Again, the good thing is you don't have to do anything in these hot routes for these. You really just stem stuff down, really. So you're going to have stem down corners. The only thing I may do is I may streak RB in this situation. So now I have Y is going to be our deep route. You're going to have a quick read here from A here on the slant. Now you're creating something quick. So you're threading not only the sidelines, but yeah, you just see that everything is really easy to attack. You're attacking the sidelines, you're attacking underneath. For a quick hitter, you're also attacking over the top here. And again, if they leave the middle wide open like that, but again, stem down here. You want to put this guy on streak. Now we're going to threaten here right over the middle. Again, we saw the slant. But you see everything here is just been a nice little thread here between the slant and the post. Streak here. Again, if they're not going to play outside, you have this stem down corner. You can do that to either side. So again, wide corners, easy play in here. Complement that with the bunch trail. Next play is mesh cross. Mesh cross, again, basically just a lot of confusion across the middle. The one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put A on a curl here. Just going to kind of watch here. A, nice quick read there. If you see that middle of the field opens up. Then you're just going to kind of read here. Oh, we got underneath, we got drag, we have B, we have X. We have the flat open, we have the crosser. Again, you're just going to have to figure out what it is that they're going to want to stop here. Again, you see flats wide open, 5 yards. Again, empty bunch tight. It doesn't require but maybe one adjustment, maybe a stem here on one or two receivers. It's just really, really easy. So let me see. The next one we have is shallow drags. Anyways, shallow drags, super easy. Again, you're just going to stem these corners down. Watch how they react. Take underneath. Again, so you have this slant, two stem down corners, and you have a mesh concept. So it's just, it's really easy. You kind of have the post. Now we hit this other drag. Again, if they're going to play over the top coverage, you're just going to be able to abuse these quick underneath routes the entire game. And then just one other thing, if you want to add this in, again, I talk about this tight open. I talk about it tight Y off. In these with the compressed receivers, put guys on speed outs. Again, it's just the easiest way to steal yards in this game. Again, also makes people have to commit to playing cover 2, playing hard flats, zone drops on 0. It is just a really effective method to move the ball. So we talked about those plays. Then you're going to have spacing. I like spacing. Spacing, again, the reason why is because these flat routes just get to the sideline so quick. You're going to watch here, watch RB. Again, it's almost like he gets a little bit of a speed boost, but it's almost, if they're playing man coverage, they have to get around him. We're going to run this a couple times here. You see we're able to get 8-10 yards here. Now, again, if they're playing cover 2 press hard flats, yeah, it's probably not going to be open. But the thing is, if they play man, you see is a lot of times the guy is manned up across the formation, and in doing that, it makes it really difficult for him to get over there. So then, kind of same thing. You can do the same thing to the left. Not quite as good. And then you have the curls. The one thing I may do is just put this guy on a curl, kind of stem him up. You see he gets really nice separation there into the soft spot of the zone. Again, then you kind of got your two little curls here between A and B. You're just going to read which guy to go to. Who is the user taking away? So if the user is going to take away my curl, I'm going to read between A and B. Here, A is open, free yards. Again, empty bunch tight, one of the simplest formations in the Baylor Playbook, but in the game as well. So make sure you guys are using this to get more yards, first downs, move the ball, get points, win more games, guys. Go check us out. We're running Baylor Playbook right now on Road to CFP. We have yet to lose a game using this playbook. Again, you can see how we run it if you want to see the perfection of this offense.